Have you ever stopped to wonder what really separates a good company from a truly exceptional one? It's usually not just about what they do, but the reason why they do it. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a company that has built its entire universe around a single, really powerful idea. Let's take a look at the blueprint of the Tourism Innovation Group. Now, this is so much more than a marketing slogan. Think of it as the North Star for every single person at TIG, from the leadership team all the way to the guides on the road. Every single decision, every dollar spent, every customer interaction, it's all measured against this one super ambitious goal. It's literally the engine driving the whole machine. And to really get what makes TIG's approach so powerful, you have to understand the Mari business concept of putak. This isn't just about purpose in a corporate sense. It's much deeper. It's your fundamental reason for being. For TIG, being the world's best is their putak. And as we're about to see, it's the solid ground their entire operation is built on. But let's be real, a great mission statement is just words on a wall unless you live it every single day. So the big question is, how does TIG actually translate this massive goal into a tangible, world-class experience for every guest? Let's break it down.
Well, it really comes down to the details, the little things. Take their wine tours, for example. At the end of the day, you're not just handed some cheap throwaway souvenir. No, you're gifted a high-quality, stemless wine glass that comes in its own hard protective travel case. Now, why would they do that? Because their putake isn't just to give you a tour. It's to give you the best experience. And that means knowing you'll want to get that awesome glass home in one piece. That right there is purpose and practice.
And this commitment, it extends way beyond the customer. It goes right into their relationship with the land itself. They've fully embraced the vital Mari concept of kaitiakiatana, which is all about guardianship. It's this deep, profound responsibility to protect and care for the environment for all the generations to come. And it's not just some policy document buried in a file somewhere. It's literally woven into the fabric of their uniforms and into the stories their guides share every day. Okay, so delivering a world's best experience isn't just about having great ideas, it's about the people who bring those ideas to life. To achieve their mission, TIG knew they needed an absolutely exceptional team. But their approach to building and empowering that team, well, it is radically different from pretty much any company you've ever seen. Most of us, we're familiar with this, right? The traditional top-down pyramid. All the big decisions flow from leadership at the top, down through the managers, and finally to the frontline staff. It's how things are usually done. But is it actually the best way? TIG takes this whole concept and flips it completely on its head. At the very top of their structure is the customer. Right below them, the guides. The people who are actually delivering the experience. Then come the managers who support the guides. And at the very bottom, holding everything up, is the leadership team. This isn't just some clever diagram, it's a powerful statement about their priorities. So what does this flipped structure actually do? It's simple, but it's profound. It empowers the team on the ground to make decisions. It puts the authority right where the action is, with the guides and managers. And what that does is it frees up the leadership to focus on the big picture, on strategy, on making sure the team has everything they need to succeed, instead of, getting bogged down in the day-to-day. All right, so you've got a crystal clear purpose and a totally empowered team. But how do you make sure that team can deliver a flawless experience, not just once in a while, but thousands and thousands of times over? That's where smart operational design comes into play. TIG creates absolute clarity for their team by separating the why from the how. The policy is the rule, it's the principle. You must follow the law. The procedure is the specific, non-negotiable action. You must take a 30-minute break after 5 hours of driving. This simple distinction just removes any confusion and ensures everyone is safe and consistent. This same clear thinking extends to how they invest their money. A company that's only focused on cost-cutting might ask, hey, how can we get the cheapest vehicle possible? But a company that's focused on being the world's best, well, they ask a very different question. Because they know the real cost isn't just the repair bill for a broken-down van. No way. It's the canceled tour, it's the guest who saved up for years for this one special trip, it's the damaged relationship with a travel agent, and it's the bad review that lives online forever. That vehicle downtime is exponentially more expensive than any initial saving. And that, right there, is why TIG invested $1.5 million into new, best-in-class vehicles for just one of their tour products. This wasn't an expense for them. It was a direct investment in their purpose. To be the best, you need the best, most reliable equipment. Period. So, we've seen how purpose shapes the experience, the people, and the process. But for TIG, it also defines their responsibility to the wider community. And this isn't some afterthought or a box-ticking exercise, it's a core part of their identity. They commit to donating 1% of their total revenue. And get this, not their profit, their top-line revenue to a local community fund. I mean, that is a serious commitment that really shows their role as keitiaki, or guardians, of the place where they live and work. And what's really fantastic is that this isn't just some corporate mandate coming from on high. It's actually driven by the team. The staff are genuinely passionate about these initiatives, which builds an incredibly strong company culture and, of course, improves staff retention. People want to work for a company that actually shares their values. Of course, a business with a big heart also has to be a smart business. This generosity isn't just a happy accident. It's made possible by a rock-solid financial foundation. They don't just hope for profitability. They engineer it with meticulous budgeting, calculating the exact break-even point for every single tour, and doing monthly financial checkups. This incredible financial discipline is what allows them to invest in their purpose for the long haul. So the TIG model really shows us that when a clear purpose, a putake, is the starting point for everything, all the other pieces just fall into place. The customer experience, the team structure, the daily processes, and the community impact, they all become natural extensions of that one core idea. It kind of leaves you wondering, right? If more businesses put their why first, what else could they achieve?